So, Sarah and I are starting a video on our journey to running the Oklahoma City Marathon. We are going to shoot for the marathon in April. We're on a 28-week training program. It ups the mileage every week slowly, and then you have some cool-off days where you're running less miles, and then you have some days where you're working out instead of running, but eventually it ups the miles to where you're doing like 15 to 20 miles a day, or in a week. So that's what we're going to shoot for. If we can't do marathon by the time we get to that point, then we'll do the half marathon, right? We've already done 2 5Ks. I ran one. I ran 2. Sarah walked 1 and then ran most of the second one. So she's getting there. How many miles did you run today?
3.
She ran 3 miles today. I ran 3 today because that was our schedule today. I had to stop a couple of times. My stomach was hurting. I think I drank too much water before I started. Too much electrolytes made my stomach cramp all up. Sarah stopped a couple of times, but ultimately we pretty much ran the whole thing, I think. So every day we are going to video what we're doing. And I'll also be videoing while we're out running. I'll do a quick, short little video while we're running to show you how much we're actually dying in the heat.
Yeah.
The good news is if it's bad weather, if the heat index is just too hot, because Oklahoma is just terrible. We do have a treadmill in there, so we can hop on the treadmill in the air conditioning and put on a virtual thing on the TV in front of us and run like that. We can do that. It's a little different. I don't like doing the treadmill. I'd rather be outside. Yeah. Here's the hard thing. She works a full-time job. I pastor a church full-time. So on top of doing construction stuff on the side, so this is going to be difficult, but I think we can do this. If it's too late and we don't have time to run that day, especially if it's a lot of miles, we have the treadmill. So we can always come in here and do it if it's too late outside. So we will be updating this every single day, even our days that we're having to work out. Our days that are rest days, we're still going to be working out. We're just not going to be running that day. We might even go walking on those rest days just to kind of keep the legs moving. You got anything?
No.
How do you feel about this?
I mean, I'm excited. I have mixed feelings because I've never been a runner. But I'm excited to do it because I want to be able to do it. I've walked for 2 years now. It's time to start running.
I think you can.
I think I can. Little engine that could.
We're learning as we go.
Yeah.
I've been reading a lot on electrolytes are important, sugar, Go gels are important.
You know, I've also heard, what we were talking about today, to keep from cramping while you're running, drink pickle juice. If you can stomach pickle juice, if you like pickle juice, they say that pickle juice is #1 thing to do to avoid cramping, and it gives you electrolytes.
Yeah.
And
So-
of course, Gatorade.
I've heard pickle juice too. I was watching a video today, and it was the Oklahoma City Marathon, and one of the stations where you refuel as you're going along was pickle juice. He said he grabbed it by accident and made his lips pucker up.
But it's good if you can stomach it. And my boss, my big boss at work, she runs all the marathons here, and she said that's the other thing that she uses, and you wouldn't think so because whatever, but is while you're running, gummy bears.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I can handle the Go gels because I'm hypoglycemic. I don't know what the sugar's going to do to me. I'm kind of scared to try it. So I'm looking at other alternatives that I can carry in a little belt. I can kind of have like my runner's utility belt.
Runner utility.
I can have all my stuff down in there, like gummy bears or something quick, you know. Dates. I've heard bananas are good.
Eat a banana before and after.
So on one of these videos, I'll show y'all the program that we have to do this by, but any comments, any suggestions, please put them in the comments, because we're kind of new at this. When I was younger, I ran a lot, but never to this degree. So this is going to be something new, but we're very excited about it. Yeah?
And if you like our channel, what do we say?
Like, share, and subscribe.
Smash that like button. Ring the bell for notifications.
And you have to watch the video in full.
Yes.
You do. I found that out. You got to watch the video in full.
But we do want suggestions. Any of you out there that know how to do this stuff, please give us suggestions. Give us any advice, any tips you have to help us do this, because we really want to do this marathon. And we're beginners at this, so we really appreciate and welcome any feedback and suggestions.
Absolutely. And here's another hard thing is I'm a hunter, and deer season kicks off in October. So I'm going to be writing sermons for Wednesday night and Sunday, going out and running during the week on top of hunting starting in October, because I hunt literally every day. So yeah, we're going to have to fit some running in there somewhere every day. I'm going to have to do that. I might have to run during the day while she's at work.
And I run while you're hunting.
And then you run while I'm hunting in the evening. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But when we get to that point, we'll let y'all know. So please keep the comments clean. We are pastors of a church, and I don't want to hear a bunch of filthy stuff on there. I know some of us have potty mouths. I make mistakes here and there too. So let's just try to keep the comments clean if you have any comments.
And nice.
Yes.
Please be nice. I mean, don't put us down. We're learning, and just be nice. Nice and clean is all we ask.
And by the way, what's your age?
Oh, I'm 39.
And I am 52. And we're doing this. Right? Got anything else?
I don't think so.
If anybody wants to run with us,
Yes.
we usually run out at Purcell Lake in Oklahoma. Usually in the evenings, 4 or 5 o'clock, we're out there on the trail. Slaughterville Park has a good little jogging course. That's what we did earlier, and I meant to video that for you, and I just forgot. So they do have a good little jogging course. It is pretty shaded. We do like that one. There's also another one in Norman. I forget the name of the park. Sutton Park has a really nice trail all the way around it. I try to stay clear of it after it rains because it gets a little muddy.
Because it's all sand and rock and
Sand
dirt.
and rock. But it is a nice trail and very shaded on most of it. I do like that. It's just a little drive for us because we're in the country. But
But yeah, anybody that wants to join us, please let us know. You can meet up with us and run with us, or cheer us on, or bring us goodies.
I tried to find a running club out here in the country, and you just can't. Most of them are in Norman, and I don't want to have to drive to Norman every day to meet up with the club.
Just make our own.
So if anybody wants to join us out here, that would be fantastic. I'd love to have people to run with.
Motivation.
Motivation. We love running with each other, but having other people there just makes the world a difference.
Yeah,
So
because I don't want to look bad in front of them, so I'll keep running.
keeps you going.
Yeah, because I don't want to slow down and look bad.
You don't want to fall behind
Nope.
and look horrible.
I need that motivation right there.
I think we both need motivation at this point. All right, that's it. We'll let y'all know what happens.